Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Wednesday the 12th of November 2025, and our setter today is Izetti. So Izetti also sets us Pasquale in The Guardian, so we've seen some of his puzzles recently. He can be a very, very difficult setter. Just looking back in my records, I'm about average for the year for him, and he has eased up since May. The last puzzle, though, took me 21 minutes. I was just looking back at it, and in this corner down here, he had a blue coat, a wiseacre, and a couple of other clues that really held me up for the last 10 minutes that solved. So it was quite quick up until that last bit. So I'm hoping it'll be a bit easier this time than that one. There's only one way to find out, really, and that is to reset the timer and crack on. Location of oracle provided. Yeah, guidance led Phi. Fight unruly mob in violent act. Lentact. Fight unruly mob in violent act. It's an anagram of act and mob, isn't it? Can't see it. Exaggerate the policy, the merits of old poetry line by line. Exaggerate is to verse line by line, over egg line by line, old poetry over sea, light over. What's this one? Anger evident in Israel is ire. Okay. This one, agent upset southeast Perseus. This is sales promotion 1 included by pushy person. There's an I in there, probably there, I don't know. Diplomat is showing resentment. Envoy, seen that recently, envoy and envy. Sales promotion 1 included by pushy person is hype. It's a hidden word. Okay, that's gone nicely. Very fast northern city with any number getting lost. Presto, I think. Came to me somehow. Can't see that one. This one, lion cub playing with me in plant. Cub playing with me, cub me, lion cub, sorry. Didn't know that one. This one, bucket of light is a pail. Now, pail would be a bucket, so that'll be that way, I think. Flavouring a requirement is being included. Aniseed. This one is off the screen. Home team not on the field. Home team. After outburst of anger, editor softened. Is that an anagram of editor after outburst? Not sure on that. Philosophical system briefly associated with every single Irish politician. Every single. I can't think what that is. This one. Attacking gang having imported help. Raid. Attacking. Raiding. Ring, yeah, as a king. Gang. Terrible hog, sir, like a monster would be. I assume it's an ogress. Not an ogress. Ogreish. Can I spell ogreish? Not very easily. Now I'll see beyond the end of pub. End of pub is a B. Just about barely. Don't think so. Just about barely. What would that be? A. C is, yeah, it is bar Eli. There we go. Board left under piece of glass. Is that a panel? I think it is. This snake's idiot hides quietly. Asp. P for, yeah, asp. Changing situation with noon approaching. No idea about that one. Doctor snarled anagram. Yeah, slander. Good old slander again. Is that inside? Home is in. Team is aside, not on the field. Is inside. Yeah, very good. Nice wordplay there. This one, decline or end of the B&B. Decline. Ebb. End of the B&B. Yeah. Changing situation with noon approaching. Not sure about that. Vituperate about deceitful person. Is that a word backwards? Deceitful person, not sure. Bones, sailors found tarsi, feet. Oh gosh, what's going to deceitful person is a rail. Yeah, vituperate, liar. rail. Vituperator, I think so. Aversion revealed by some Methodist as terrible. That must be a hidden word, mustn't it? Which is distaste. This philosophical system, briefly associated, not sure. This one, never looked at. Line cub, yep. That fight unruly mob in a violent act. Can't see that. This dad stuck in tree. Aspen. No, ash. Oak. After climbing another one. Dad stuck in tree. I want that to be aspen. Aspen. But I don't think so. This was after outburst of anger. Editor. Softened. Okay, editor. Outburst of anger is softened is not sure. This over exaggerate, over egg, over line by line, over cell, I suppose. Verse cell, there we are. Got there eventually. Lion cub playing with me. Is that just an anagram of lion cub me, isn't it? Which makes the plant Maybelline, Cuba, cub, columbine. Ugh. This philosophical system briefly associated with every single Irish politician. Each, tower siege, tower, okay, dower siege. Oh, the tower siege. There we go. Changing the situation with noon approaching. Amending, AM ending. Yep. We got up here then, down to the last 6 minutes. After outburst of sort of softened is not sure. Lion cub playing. I'll just write that down actually. Lion cub me. I'm going to assume that's an on those. Oh, I've got rid of the LIE. Mull, bull, columbine. Is that Columbine? Is that a Columbine? I think so. That's tempered, isn't it? For softened, yep. I'm going to have that being Columbine, which means this is the act. Mob is combat, which makes that a maple, I suppose. MLE, elm, yeah. Boom. Ah! What? Did I type that right? Maple, yeah, I did. What have I got wrong? Check grid. Oh, Taois each is each. I do know how to spell Taois each. Tau is each. Mistyped that. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to give myself that. Because it's Tau is each. That's how you remember it. And add the S in from distaste. So I wouldn't have put a double S, would I? 654. Gosh, that was good. That went through quickly. Never heard of Columbine. Classic Izetti, throw in a word you don't know. Right. What have I got? Right, well, the location of the oracle is Delphi. That's just the Greek stuff, isn't it? So we've got provided guidance is led, going forward returning, so put that backwards, then the Greek character is phi. I think that's how you say it. Combat is a fight. We've got an anagram of mob, as indicated by unruly, which is the OMB, in an anagram of act, which is the CAT. Violent is your anagram there. To exaggerate is to oversell. We've got the exaggerate the merits of is to oversell. O for old, poetry is verse, and L and L for line and line. A bucket is a pail. Light colour is a pale colour, but it's a sound like, so that would be PALE, sound like we hear. Sales promotion is hype. One included by it is telling you it's a hidden word in pushy person. We've got an outburst of anger, which is a temper. We've got ed for editor, and then softened is tempered. We've got very fast is presto, so that's a musical bit of terminology, play very fast. Northern city of Preston, with any number getting lost. So any number is n in mathematics, so get rid of the n off of Preston, becomes presto. If you're home, then you are in. A team is a side, and if you're not on the field, then you're inside. Very good. Aversion is distaste. Revealed by some is your hidden word indicator. So some is the classic hidden word indicator, but we've also got revealed by some as helping us make a better surface, and it's cross Methodist as terrible. Snakes are asps. An idiot is an ass, hiding P for quietly, so that's musical. play quietly, P for piano. So to vituperate is to rail. Turn it around becomes liar, which is a deceitful person forwards. Changing situation. Changing is amending. Well, noon approaching is when AM is ending. Changing situation. I'm not sure about the situation, so I think the situation is probably attached to with noon ending. It doesn't really matter, but it's AM for morning ending because noon's coming up. Terrible is your anagram indicator. That hog sir is an anagram of ogreish, and ogreish is like a monster. C, we've got the C. So C's are the areas that bishops control. So the C of Ely, I think it's Cambridgeshire. The first C you learn in a crossword land is Ely because it's so useful for words like this. That's the end of the pub. The pub is a bar, and just about is barely. On the downs, we've got a diplomat is an envoy, showing resentment. Resentment is envy. Concealing nothing is an O. So put an O for nothing into envy becomes envoy. An agent is a rep, so turn that upside down because it's upset. Gives you the PER, SE for southeast, US for American, and a group of stars is Perseus. Anger is ire, evident in Israel regularly, so first, third and fifth letters of ire. We will skip past any anger evident in Israel regularly. Right, lion cub me is an anagram of columbine, which I guess is a plant, and playing with is your anagram indicator. Dad is par, stuck in tree. The tree is an elm. Climbing, so ELM for palm and par going upwards. And gives you the maple, which is another type of tree. Classic Izetti clue. He likes those ones where you can take one thing, put it into another thing, and get a completely new word. Missed off the flavouring. Aniseed is a type of flavouring. A need is a requirement, is being included, so put A is into need, gives you aniseed. Philosophical system is Taoism. Briefly as say, take the M off of Taoism, or Taoism I think it's properly said, associated with each and every, so that Taoism without the M, and each gives you a single Irish politician, the Taoiseach, which I don't think is right, was that Taoiseach. But yeah, remember it as Tau is each. So I'm giving myself the fact I mistyped that. Attacking is raiding. A gang is a ring. Having imported help is aid. So aid going into ring gives you raiding. So again, one of those clues where he's added two words together to make a new one that he likes. Doctor is an anagram indicator that snarled is an anagram of slander. Defamatory words is slander. Bones. The bones in your foot are the tarsi. So tarsus is a single bone and tarsi is the plural. Sailors are tars, found on Ifor Island. Just a couple more to go, I think. A board is a panel. L for left going underneath the pane of glass. Piece of glass, pane L. Decline is an ebb. Got the end of the is the letter E and then B and B on the end of it. So there we go, all done. Sub 7 again. Thank you to Izetti for a nice puzzle there, and thank you for watching.